which means you get another wish. So this is this is perfect. How about Omniscience? Oh, please don't scoop. Please don't scoop after this card. Unless, how about Omniscience? Oh, this feels amazing. Guys, I played like this literally whole historic with Fae of Wishes. So now you can play this for free, and you can get another free card because your cards do not cost mana anymore. How about Ugin for 0 mana? Getting rid of this. We are just smashing this guy so hard it's not even fun. Hello everyone, in this special video. Why is it special? Because I think I just found my new favorite card from the whole ninja set. We actually have a dragon that can wish. Guys, I'm serious. We have wish in standard and we have 15 card sideboard. Oh yeah, see, thank you dragon for just granting me my wish of showing you the card. When this creature enters, if you cast it, you may put a card you own from outside the game into your hand. Guys, I spent last 15 minutes just going all around the place with the coolest wishboard ever, and I'm not showing it. And we have everything. We have actual everything. And you know what is the most fun part? You can make this wishboard with any junk you ever dreamed of, and there's probably a good chance that this junk will work against something someday. And this was my go-to way with the wishboard. Sure, bro. This was my go-to way to just enjoy all the cards I always wanted, but I could never play them. What do we go? I mean, we will... they will counter again. If they don't have lands, they have full hand of counter spells. Alright, isn't Lessons deck. And by the way, guys, this wishboard has answers that are so brutally mean. Have you heard, for example, about the Void Leyline, or Leyline of the Void as we call it? Leyline of the Void, that's what I was supposed to say. That prevents basically graveyards from existing. Or maybe Ancient Vendetta, that will get rid of the card you name, for example, Cavero, or, you know, Monument, or whatever you don't like at the moment. We have all of this. Our opponent cannot resolve a spell. That's kinda cute. Attachments, Abandon, I know it all. I know it freaking all. We also have, guys, answers to answers to artifacts, enchantments, creatures. We sweep the board, and our opponent is no more. And guys, this is a good start. I will show you everything in the next games. Honestly, this is my favorite card. Let's go. Alright guys, the game starts pretty intensively. Let's go for, you know, some Momo casualties, because this creature is insanely scary. Basically, if you don't kill it immediately, you will fall very behind. Like, getting extra play is massive. So this is like Momo Angels. We probably also... I hope our opponent enjoys the gameplay of losing every single creature. Those are really big creatures. Like, this is the setup for this deck. If they don't have anything like this, they just play vanilla, you know, Angels that don't really do much. Authority, dead card. This is great. It's too slow. I think our opponent lost the game. So let's analyze the mistakes that our opponent made. They played against deck that has 2 removal on first turns. I'm not kidding. I don't think there's anything they could do. When you remove all of the early threat... Oh, and we are on the play. Being on the play is massive. But now we are kind of fine. So they can stack. The problem is that now they need to basically start from behind. And that means they need to overextend, stuff like this. And look at this. We're already casting card advantage cards because there's no pressure. Which means that after we sweep, we get lands, we get more cards, we get everything. So our opponent basically has no chance right now. We have still Consult, but I will take second because, man, this is actually so good. Look at this. We kill everything. We even evidence. I don't know what we will get rid of. I'll tell you, our opponent had 0 chance to win this game like ever. There's nothing they could do about it. Giada is pretty good, so let's go for Giada because this is like permanent scaling. And the pact with the Shuffler was made. Sheltered is in the hand, but unfortunately it's the wrong matchup, so it's horrible card that does nothing. Yep. Alright, pretty standard build. They have one Sanctuary, kinda important, and the Exemplars. But this is kinda standard. Let's see what the new card is. If they miss, that's so over, guys. It's so over. I'm paying life as a control deck against aggro because I can. And I want. And we'll find our cool dragons, and I guarantee, moment the dragon drops, they will explode faster than you can say your wish. Oh, this was so... Okay, I shouldn't probably glaze my own joke. That's kinda cringy. But you will see that it will happen. We don't need more, even though we could, because dragon is so good. So we survey. Can we play dragon on a counter spell? Ooh, let's freaking go! Explosion time? Or they need to see the card first? Alright. Our opponent is persistent. They got removal. Honestly, it doesn't matter because the main value of this is, of course, I mean, you know what? This is the value. I will go for our cool birdie bird. Because this allows us to draw more cards and also get what, a 6/6, something like this. So we can chill. Our opponent thinks, oh my god, they have nothing. Momo, sure. Man, we can even ambush this, but I actually don't care about it enough. Listen, we're in the cool control phase where we are the boss of this fight and our opponent is level 1. And let me tell you, they are not getting the win. Vigilance. I'm not even hexing it. Okay? They think they will cast Sheltered. I almost feel bad. I'm almost feeling bad. Valkyrie? Sure. Here you go. That's your 1/3. I mean, it needs 5 counters. Alright, let's go. Do it. And you know what? We will blight. We will blight because we can. We can do everything. Let's live gain, kill everything, shatter their dreams, and make our wish come true. I have to say, our opponent is incredibly resilient, but in paper, you just show this hand and everyone scoops. Like, nobody even will want to sit on the table with you anymore. Yep. Okay, we don't need this one. How about a swing with a bird? The mighty bird. Huh? The cool part. Okay, I didn't mention it, I think, but you can play the dragon. Then it's kinda dead weight, right? Nothing happens with it. Well, you can use 3 steps ahead and copy the dragon at the end steps, which means you get another wish. So this is this is perfect. How about Omniscience? Oh, please don't scoop. Please don't scoop after this card. Please don't scoop. I'm just starting to have fun. Yes, please. Great. You are doing it. I'm cheering for you, bro. You can do it. Good top deck and you are winning this game. Unless, how about Omniscience? Oh, this feels amazing. Guys, I played like this literally whole historic with Fae of Wishes. So now you can play this for free and you can get another free card because your cards do not cost mana anymore. How about Ugin for 0 mana? Getting rid of this. We are just smashing this guy so hard, it's not even fun. Oh, this was the best Magic game of this whole set, man. Alright guys, so our opponent played Authority into the bat. We surveyed Shoot the Sheriff before seeing it. However, we can play the tap land here because we only have Hex. No! We actually have Izzet mana. It's fine, it's not the biggest deal. What are you? Create a food token whenever you gain life. Okay, so we will have to... What this reads up? You need to sweep the board. Okay, I will. Believe me. Oh, believe me, I will. Many times. And guys, honestly, like, you know, just so we can talk seriously about this, I love the dragon. I missed playing wish boards. Like, you have no idea how long I waited for this card. I honestly wasn't even aware that we have this, even though I believe the dragon was like a bit of a hit on like pre-release, right? I think the trading went crazy a little bit. I'm not sure because, you know, I'm not checking the prices and stuff, but this is what I've seen from the thumbnails and stuff. Okay, we actually need to focus a bit on the gameplay. They probably cannot kill us. But we can consult for a land. Okay. I needed to think for a moment. Sorry, guys. So basically, like I played Historic for literal years. Do you do anything? You make cats, we don't care, sure. Literal years with like Fae of Wishes, and my whole Magic gameplay was changing cards in the sideboard. I had this like I literally played Omniscience like that, and this is where I knew Omniscience from. I didn't use it in like any combo deck. It was just a sideboard 10 mana, and then I had a card for 8 mana to draw 7 cards. I think it was like Mythic Rare or something. What do you do? Sure, hit for 3, no problem. Wonder why they did. What would happen? What would happen if I kill the creature? There are no instants. Okay, I did this for a very simple reason, guys. I didn't go crazy. I will explain exactly why I did it. Because there exists Emperor in Standard, and it has Convoke 5. I think then you can save all the creatures from a Sweeper. So this could be a masterful play, playing around Sweeper. Or they just didn't draw the card. I needed to make sure which one of it is. I don't know what will hit, but we'll get something. So I literally spent years. I had like 1000 Year Storm, for example. I had Omniscience, this Cardo. I made full combos of literal sideboard and infinite mana and infinite Fae of Wishes. You could also, I think, discard a card to get Fae back to the hand so you can wish again. I made so many decks around it, probably like 50, something like this. I kept, like, this was the type of deck I was playing for literal, like, I think years. This and Leech Master decks, which sometimes also used wishboards. Don't judge me. Man, I love this. I honestly loved it. So having Dragon in Standard that actually has this effect just makes me so happy, man. Actually makes me so happy. We will be. This is like so good that we have Standard for so many years, because I know this will. I don't think they will ban it. This will be here for years. This is the best thing ever, man. We should probably get some card. Do we go Ugin? I'll go Ugin. Why Ugin? Because they will scoop to it. What do you want? And we are close, like 2 turns and we can play it. So they will probably find, you know, a moment. Oh, we actually drew it. That's even better. Let's just go with this. We didn't hit a land, somehow. Let's just go for this. Maybe I will just cast Ugin from this. And of course Dragon can win you the game anyway. But I really like the fact that you can get like multiple win cons. So Ugin is something that kills a creature or a permanent. Sure. And also draws you cards. And also live gain. So it does like 3 different things at the same time. So, and you already have 5 mana because you played the dragon. So it's either 6 mana on the next turn or, you know, 1 more. So for example, you can play Ugin. You can get rid of everything they have. And because of live gain, they will never burst you. And they just don't have enough anymore. And they know that they will never beat it. You also can get more mana if you want to go for big plays. I mean, we just swing until they die. You know, not much here. They probably have some weird combos that kill with maybe Tenacity, so that's why they are playing. Probably they hope that maybe they can resolve 2 combo pieces and just go infinite. And this is probably one of the combo pieces, by the way. But they are not getting the other one. You can get mana, because then Consult the Star Charts will hit really hard, and you only pay 2 mana for it. So we can go for Dragon, and I mean, why not? Why not? I can even play this because we have so much mana and we can even counter the next spell. So we will go for a land and 2-drop. 2-drop. Because it doesn't kill our creature and it kills the cleric. So it's like one-sided sweeper. We swing. We have counter spell, 4 mana, so they can resolve only 2-drop. 2-drops are not scary enough, so we don't care. Sure? 1-1. Acquired. Nope, I know you have it. Behold the dragon. Oh, everything fought out. So yeah, I will sorry. I will repeat that I really like the wishboards, guys. I really do. I'm so happy that we have and the best part of this deck is you can literally put everything you ever wanted in this wishboard. And I promised you a technique. So I will tell you. You can make lands like what was this? Starting Town, Multiverse, something that filters mana, like you know, the Pylons, I think that was the name or something, the scoreless land that filters mana and has Surveil. You can do all of those things and then have 5 colors of cards in the sideboard. Why? Because in some situations you will have mana base to cast it, so you can literally have any card in standard in your sideboard. It could be Zetalpa, Knight of Rounds, whatever you always wanted to use and you couldn't because it doesn't win on turn 4, you know? We could of course make a copy, I guess we would be 1 mana short. We are not even playing the game, you know, we are in story mode right now. Alright, so for the first turns we're a little bit chilling, fixing our mana. Our opponent is on the play, which normally is really, really bad, unless you have Hex. Oh, that's perfect. We set up the sewers, so all the verges will give all the Dimir mana. We already have that cover up, so even though it will be the card we probably will absolutely need to, you know, play to survive, we probably need 1 for now. Second might be useful later, but, you know, later. This is actually kinda scary. This will keep pressuring us for the rest of the game, so, you know, a little bit painful. We could stock up or counterspell. I think we'll start with a counterspell. Make sure that they cannot add to this board, and then, you know, before sweeper we stock up. Because how they punish us tapping? Well, they play cards because they cannot be countered. Well, they will play it without haste, turn before a sweeper. So this is kinda how we want to play. Bivak. Okay, I don't like this play. It's actually really smart play by our opponent. I wonder if they have plays and they just decided this is better, or they actually have nothing to do. I think our opponent kinda plays around counterspells. Really good play, honestly. So good that I need to rethink our game plan. Do we go for 3 steps ahead and waste it? Yes. Yes, we do. Oh, I hate to show this because our opponent now knows that they absolutely outplayed this turn. That was actually really cool. What can we do? Stock up Spell Snare? It's worth it. We have mountains in the deck, so this will be untapped at some point. We just go stock up, prepare Spell Snare, and do stuff. I don't know what stuff exactly. Maybe we go those 2. We have lands, right? Let's go like this. We take basically the only 2 like value cards. Other choice was basically only double exhale. Okay, this is kinda painful. Ooh, come on, 3-drop that is not a creature. This is, our opponent is playing the most annoying strategy ever, and so far it looks like our deck, except Bivak, that we used to, you know, hit Mythic, I believe. Yep. And I know how annoying this deck is because I won a lot of games with it. Okay, so what can we do here? Do we sweep? It's such a bad play on this turn. I mean, we'll take the mana, but do we get enchantment? Man, this is so rough. I think we maybe need to go Ugin. It's very long-term play, but I think this might be what we need to get, you know? Get lost, huh? Not the biggest deal, but I really hope that we can get a little bit more out of this, you know? Yeah, we have to go Ugin, like nothing else will do. Because we need to exile it, but it cannot be our only play, like we need to do way more at the same time. So getting the enchantment removal for 3 mana will cost us full next turn, which means that we die to the board, even if we kill it. This can kill it, or exile it, and also life gain, and also give us card advantage. But man, I have to say, our opponent is playing extremely well. Oh, I'm not happy about it. This is how very good aggro player looks like. Always playing around your stuff. And they also had the tools, because most decks cannot have planeswalkers. I will give him good game, that was a really good one. Alright guys, we're going for Thundering Force. I love you, Dragon, but it's too early. It's too early. We need to give each other a little bit of time, alright? We need to wait for the right moment. Alright, let's see. Are you an Annex enjoyer? We all know you are an Annex enjoyer. Just play it. Just play it. We know you won't. Okay, that's really good that they didn't. Because we need a land for the next turn, and if we countered, we couldn't take it. So, we can still go for the Nightclub, the classic Spider Nightclub, because we need 2 mana, or potentially 1 mana if we can Spell Snare something, and then we get to the bigger stuff, you know? Double black. Annoying. Nope. However, we'll show them what they need to fear. Northwind Avatar. I did this because for 2 mana they cannot drop Annex, and that's the card we fear the most. Okay, but now it's getting a little bit sketchy. I think I will go this, because we can Spell Snare. Definitely this. I would love a land for the next turn. I will take the land. Guys, if you are especially like a beginner control player, always respect the lands. Lands are incredibly important. Okay, so they will get Deceit, discard a card. However, that was their big play, guys. You know, it's honestly strong, but it's 4 mana that discards a card. They didn't bounce, they didn't get like Bringer, Excruciator, and they can take a peek. Oh my god, they got scared of the dragon. I am not surprised, but we have a land, very important. And now, so the problem is that our opponent looks like a control deck, but they are not a control deck. They are basically like mid-range combo, quick, you know, they try to win quickly and with like mid-rangey game plan basically. But we are actual juggernaut of the late game. How about death? Always enjoy it. So we kill it at the end step by taking 4 damage. Now we have 3 steps ahead. The problem is that they know about it. Normally they wouldn't play around it so well, but now of course it's like in your face. We need to get into some card advantage cards and lands. If we get to 7 mana, we can Ill-Timed Explosion, counter spell, and then do it again while getting more and more cards, more mana. This is our, you know, strategy basically. Okay, guys, I need to think. Probably Cavara. No. Deceit. Deceit is their card, but it's on top. I don't think they have anything that prevents the countering, unless they are going for Cavern of Souls. But they don't have targets for animation, you know? We got the land, not exactly the one we needed. We definitely need to counter on, like, either it's Cavern or something we can counter. Good card. Good card. They might have a counter spell, but you know what? I will go for it. Even if they counter, that will tap them out fully. If they cannot, they need to go for Harmonize, which is pretty hard to cast. We kinda want this. Hex is probably not needed. Like, this is not for the Oh my god, they didn't make the play. Like, the next play. Which means that now we go... Wait. We might need a lot of mana. I need to think. 5 mana would be amazing, but we can surveil 1 extra deeper if we start with this. I think it's worth it. Yeah, that was a good call. Now we can do this, still try to hit a counter spell, and miss all of it because we are getting 5 lands in 6 cards. Okay, thanks, Shuffler. This is really bad. I think we need to freaking bluff. They can Excruciator us. And there's nothing we can do about it. Oh man, how do we beat this? So they can drop the Excruciator on the next turn. Then we go to 6 cards and then what? And then we force them to draw and not kill it? I absolutely despise this turn, but we have to. We don't need to discard. I always think I have to. And then I remember how the card works. We drew like... Did we just draw another land? Man, we drew 5 lands and 7 cards, something like this. That's really bad. So the whole play was about drawing a counter spell so we can prevent whatever happens now. This is insanely good. This is like the worst play on this turn. They discarded Excruciator, which means they have multiples. I'm surprised they didn't play Deceit, but that means they don't have one. Okay, with this, guys, we actually got saved. You know what, let's go for maximum mana. I'm not risking anything at this point. We could get rid of Cavara or Excruciator. If we go this, what happens? Well, definitely not Excruciator. This is insane because their whole game plan is around this one card. If we exile this, they cannot play their main game plan. Yep. Yes. Oh yes, I know every single card from this deck because I had to copy it from memory from memory from Pop Pro Tour, you know? And our opponent, as you can see, you get rid of the win cons and they are already out. Alright guys, so we actually started on a pretty, you know, not great hand without literally any place except Hex for the first turns, but now we are getting to the good part. Our opponent played the Tome, and I need to make a correction, guys, because I realized, I remember and then I forgot, you can copy the dragon with 3 steps ahead, sure, but it has a clause of when this creature enters, if you cast it. And you didn't cast it if you make a copy of 3 steps ahead, or with, so that means, of course, you cannot get the full effect. So sorry about that, I realized it. When I first read the card and thought about 3 steps ahead, it was like, yeah, you cannot do it. Then I forgot, and I got so hyped about this play that it's crazy. Of course, they have to counter, not exactly amazing for us, but guess what? We have our cool dragon! And maybe they expected a play, but they definitely didn't expect a cool dragon. However, we need to make the right play here. We can get the counter spells. We could get Negate, which is amazing. Actually amazing. They have the Tome, but it's too late. Monument is really good for this matchup. What are their colors? Mono blue so far? This can win the game over time. It's either this or counter spell. Negate is better. You know why? Because we still have a second dragon. We can get to 7 mana in total, and then we cast this into this. And alright, our opponent just gave up. I'll take it. Alright guys, so we are unfortunately on the draw, but fortunately with the only card that lets you to be on the draw and still play the game. Spell Snare will be absolute hero of this game, as you can clearly see. I thought that against control deck we might cast it later, but nope, we already need it now. We need to defend. By the way, we have mountains in this deck, so this can be untapped, which is really big difference. Like, then you can just play it as a normal blue land, you know? I mean, exactly like that. That's actually so good. They have creatures. I don't understand what we are playing against, to be absolutely honest with you. So control decks generally don't play this because it dies to removal, but to be fair, I like the card. Like, maybe we should play more of it. Like, I really loved it when I tried at the start of Lorwyn. Like, it was a great card. Let's not show it, this is a really big play. Okay, so maybe they will tap out for stock up or something like that, and maybe then we can get some new counter spells. We have Village, because then we can wish for whatever. You know, I tried to look for cards that cannot be countered, that are game winning, but unfortunately, bro, no, bro, that's not what you want to do. This is not what you want to do. Why we are waiting? Because they will crack the map. Oh, they didn't. By the way, we could just consult the star charts. It's insanely good play. That gets countered by literal Spell Snare. Let's get some Spell Snared. I know, I prepared, I know. Whoa, I didn't see this card since, I think it was New Streets of Capenna, right? That was the name. Oh my god, that's actually so funny. And we need to kill it now, because later it transforms back into a land. So that was actually pretty worth it. By the way, this is why we opened with this, but I wanted to cast it main phase, didn't expect this, this spell. It's actually pretty good. I legit thought about it for today's Wishboard, because it's 1 mana counter spell, so in some situations it will be amazing. But we only have 15 cards, you know? It's hard to find the room. Oh, I love 15 cards, you know, Wishboard. We could go for Librarian for some cards, but I think I really want to go for this. We are so low on cards right now, and I hope they will tap out to kill this. We'll see guys. We can make some crazy plays if they tap out. Oh, they didn't tap out fully. Make a play? Thank you. Our bro is really cooperating. That means 4 new cards, as in my dreams. Oh yeah, I love this card so much, and this animation, like, please, can we get more stuff like this? So we can play games up to 12 mana, but, you know, not on turn 3 like on Badger decks. Like, on turn 12, that would be perfect, man. Okay, so what can we do? Nothing, no good cards here. So we just go stock up, and it's a little bit early. We could make it uncounterable. That's good enough. That is good enough, because we still have Exhale for, some really bad things that might happen. By the way, this is exactly... No freaking way, bro. Okay, so do we do something about it? It doesn't really disable this. Honestly, it does nothing. It just buys a turn. And they wasted a card for it? Sure. So, we actually had discussion in the comment about this card. Wait, that means we can just literally cast it. Because they cannot counter it. Oh, that was actually exactly the counterproductive to what they were trying to do. And now we have mana for a counter spell, and now we have a dragon, so Exhale is way better. We had discussion about Tidebinder, and as you can see, if an ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker is countered, then the permanent loses abilities. No land, no enchantments. So those permanents do not lose it. We actually want to kill it. But we can give them the draw. Like, we have so many counters, but we just care about this one turn. This is the last card you need, bro. I'm so surprised they kept... This is the worst draw of the matchup. Like, do they think we... I guess they tried to kill the dragon, bro. This is such a bad decision. This will cost them full turn. That's... Never do it like this, guys. We are educational channel showing you what not to do. Do not do this. This is horrible. Let's go. I love it, because that means we have more time. See, this is what you do. You get an extra draw, basically. How about we go for this? And fun fact, if we cast it, it's the only moment we cannot behold the dragon, because it's on stack, it's not in the board, and it's not in the hand. Kinda wild. I want them to draw this. So we can go for the dragon, right? Or wait one turn? They have no place. We know they have no place. You know what? I will wait for this one untapped land. And I don't know the other card, so I don't want to make it uncountable, because then we have to tap out fully. So if this card is like, I don't know, Monument, we might be in some serious trouble, you know? And now we have counter spells for days. So we play this, keeping 3 mana, and now we have the dragon in the board, and we know that this card does nothing. And I know it kills a creature, we don't care. Like, it's not like we win by this. Oh man, the big stuff is coming. I think we go Monument. White can kill it. We have 3, 6, 8. You know what? I really would love Omniscience. But you know what? Negate is better. And I'm not even protecting the dragon, I think. Wait, they will tap really heavily for it. You know what? We might even counter it, just to get lethal faster. Like, look at our hand. Like, we have 5 counter spells, so we can literally just waste them. They don't have double white, so they cannot do anything. We can draw with this. So they can split up, but they cannot cast this. Look how absolutely useless this draw is. Completely doing nothing. And 5 turns to live. Our opponent is absolutely dead. They have no chance of winning this. We can counter the next 5 cards probably. And if they pay 4, we actually can counter it with simple Exhale. Oh man, this is amazing. Like, they need something big, you know, like maybe even Lockmare, because it draws tons of cards. Stock ups, Consult the Starter. They need something that gives them power. Right now they have no place, and we are a control deck, and this is basically an aggro deck without creatures. They have like 0 value in this hand. Okay guys, so we got full rope from our opponent, and I will use this time to ask you a favor. I really would love you to, like the video, subscribe, hype. Why? Because I want to showcase more of this dragon. This is legit my favorite card from the whole set. It's amazing. I miss playing with the wish boards, and if this video performs and you guys like it and you want to see more dragon, I promise, and you have my word, that we'll make more decks with this. I really want to. So finally you can see the full wish board, but guys, this can be so much more. We will talk about everything, believe me. But first, our absolute legend for today is of course Mr. Azro, and my friend, you kinda hit the jackpot with this one. This amazing Wish Dragon deck is for you. I hope you enjoyed it and had as much fun watching as I had playing, and really thank you for supporting the channel and being part of it. It's very cool. So yeah, that was really fun, and let's talk about the wish board. The coolest part about this, guys, we are back to 15 cards for best of 1. I made wishboards with 7 cards with like Strixhaven. This was long time ago, by the way. And I'll tell you, having 15, it feels like, bro, you are like a king on the top of the castle. Well, maybe Ancient Vendetta. Maybe let's add Leyline. It could be pretty good at some situation. How about Ugin and Times? Like, you can just add everything you want. And the cool part, you have 3 colors, so you have tons of cards. And guys, don't be scared to switch the cards. Basically, this is for milling and life gain. This is against Kavara. This is against everything that tries to non-creature you. This is your win con, answer to artifact, answer to enchantments, super counter spell against literally everything in case they have caverns and you are scared of their good top deck. Ancient Vendetta, because I love getting rid of Kavaro from the Kavaro decks. Leyline of the Void, in case you want to basically rest in peace, but we don't play white color, so I kinda went with this one. Deadly Cover Up, because we need a sweeper. Time Stop, because sometimes it's nice to steal opponent turn, hit them twice in the face, deny the cardo, maybe counter something really strong, so probably not super needed. We can just go with a counter spell, but it's cooler this way. Ugin, as I mentioned in the games, life gains, removes a permanent, and gives you card advantage and more life gain on the next turns. It does so many things at once. That's the key card, the key part of this card. It does 3 things at once, so you need some life gain in the sideboard. Elixir sometimes can be too slow. It comes tapped and it needs to tap, so it's like 2 turns if you don't play it on the dragon turn. Omniscience is actually really good, because if you have 10 mana, you just take it, play it on the next turn, and your opponent cannot do anything. If you have stock ups and consults, you will chain the rest of the deck and probably hit a dragon and get another wish card. So Omniscience is actually one of the best cards in the sideboard if you get into Supreme late game. Finale is great because it also gives you the chance to shuffle the library, but it's mostly here for cardo, because if you can draw 5-7 cards, sometimes it's just game winning. And this is same but at flash speed if you need to be sneaky about it. You draw half the cards, but it's a win con, and also, it's a surprise. Your opponent doesn't see the card. So guys, this was my pick to just cover every single possible situation. You can even take 1000 Year Storm. Yep, I played with it in Historic and it was really, really cool. I also used Omniscience, then wished for 1000 Year Storm, then wished for a win con, and dealt 20,000 damage. Alright, we are going crazy. Okay, you can see that I'm passionate about wishes. So my wish is that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can tell me in the comments how you liked it. Yeah, that's enough rambling. I need to stop. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you to all the patrons and channel members for supporting the content. You guys are awesome. And now we can enjoy the Wish Dragon thanks to you. And yeah, I finished recording the outro, and I remember I didn't tell you the stats. We won 50% win rate, 7 something like this. Honestly, I think we can make the deck better if we switch the colors into Jeskai, and if you want, I can make this deck. It was one of the 2 possibilities. I went with Grixis because I think it's way cooler, okay? that was the determining factor. I wanted to make a cool deck, but Jeskai is probably a little bit better in the win rates, but yeah, I mean, we matched the ladder with all the meta, and we had way cooler decks, so I call it a win, and I honestly messed 1 or 2 games, so it could probably be a little bit better if I played perfectly. So yeah, here we go. That's it for today. Thank you guys once again, and see you tomorrow.